All right, back over to the West Coast.
Yes, sir.
LAFC,
Oh
managed,
yeah, I'm excited for this one.
managed by first year Steve Cherundolo, ninth in the West last year, 12, 13, and 9 with 45 points. Their expected 11, I've got in a 4-3-3 with Crepeau in goal, Escobar on the right, Fall and Murillo in the middle with either Palacios or Farfan. They basically split time last year on the left. Cifuentes, I don't know. I put center mid next to left back Kellen Acosta. My fault. Kellen Acosta and Latif Blessing in the middle with Vela, either ITS or Rodriguez on the left, and Arango on the right. This is a dumb question, but did they improve?
Yeah, obviously. Obviously they improved.
They were the team we both agreed had the best window so far. So that's easy. Is there anything else they need to add? What are they missing?
I would say maybe a little bit more depth up top. Question mark. I don't even really know for sure. I just think even then, they still are pretty strong. I mean, they have Musovski as a backup. I don't know exactly where they would back up on the wing. I think a lot of their players, which is super helpful, can like jump around to different positions. So like maybe Latif Blessing ends up somewhere in the front in the attack, as opposed to being in the midfield, and then you bring in like Janela or something, or Illy Sanchez. So it's hard to say exactly where they should improve. I would say maybe they could get slightly more deep in their attack, but that's about the best I could think of.
I said maybe some more like pure number 8 depth. They've got Acosta, who's kind of more of a 6, Blessing, who's more of a 10. You said Janela's kind of there, more of a 6. Cifuentes more of a 10. There's no real like Dax McCarty, Sean Davis type of two-way, pick up the ball, connected to the next line type of guy.
You clearly didn't watch Kellen Acosta play against Honduras. My guy was
no.
He was a set piece expert.
Notice I didn't say a number 8. I said number 8 depth.
I know. I'm just busting your chops. Kellen Acosta can play wherever he wants, though.
And he will still be the GOAT. I get it. Best edition for you?
This one was Crepeau for me. I went over this in the episode when we talked about it, but Crepeau is my I think my best intra-league move of the window. So
basically what Connor's saying is every time he goes to sleep at night, he pulls up a picture of Max Crepeau and just says, "Thank you for existing." And then he goes to bed.
What's it? Is it the like X-Men meme where they like put him in the picture frame? That's me with Crepeau. I mistakenly thought that he was Canada's number 1 because I remember him playing a few games at the Gold Cup, but I still think he's talented enough to slide right into that Canada team and keep them top of CONCACAF. So I still stick by it that Crepeau is their best addition, but Kellen Acosta is a very close second for me.
Yeah, Connor's basically Canadian. He's switched allegiances at this point. Kellen Acosta for me. After that game against Honduras and everything that we watched about him, I am a massive fan. So best addition for sure. We can pull out numbers, but we don't need numbers to know that a left back playing center mid and still being the best in the league. Fantastic. Biggest loss for me, Atuesta, obviously massive hole to fill, but I think Acosta's going to be pretty fine there.
Yeah, they'll be okay. It is a big loss because he was so good in this league, but they've replaced it easily.
Sure. All right, give me your play to watch.
Carlos Vela for me. I am very much curious to see if we see MVP Carlos Vela, or are we going to see the start of the decline for Vela? For the sake of LAFC, I really hope that he does get back to his MVP level because he was just so fun to watch. I kind of feel like if I had to make a prediction, it would kind of fall in between. I don't necessarily think he's going to hit his MVP level probably ever again, but I still think that he will be a very talented, useful player and one of the best in the league. So I'll be keeping an eye on him for 2022.
For me, it was Mamadou Fall. Small sample size last year. We looked pretty good. Want to see if you can stretch that out over the course of the season, you know, all 30 whatever games, 34 plus, plus playoffs. It'll be a challenge, right? There's not a lot of depth, so he needs to be healthy for now.
Yeah, he's
so
an exciting one to watch. Good pick.
Oh yeah, young, promising, definitely going to be one to watch for sure. All right, here's my question. I asked it last episode. I'm going to ask it again. Can Steve Cherundolo get attackers to do their job? We've seen what defensive-minded coaches can do to talented attackers. I'm going to bring up Greg, and I'm going to bring up Frank DeBoer. I'm going to bring up both of them who had fantastic attacking teams and made them anemic. Both of them defensive-minded defenders. Can Steve do it on a rainy day in LA? I don't know. Is he going to find a way to let these guys play? Don't over micromanage. Don't try and over tactic. Just say, here's the ball, go play. That's all he's got to do. That's my big question.
Yeah, same question for me. I'm very much going to be watching what Cherundolo does and seeing if he can right the wrongs of Triple G. Because ever since you mentioned that, I've been like watching the USMNT games a little bit differently and just noticed that, yeah, I think you're right. It's just he can't seem to figure out like a good attack for the team. He's very defensive minded. So
yeah. All right, where are they finishing?
Man, I'm very high on LAFC this season, but
I know you are.
I think you have a fair point, and maybe it takes Cherundolo some time. Maybe he doesn't work out at all. So I'm gonna go 2 through 4 at the moment to play it a little safer. But I still think this team on paper absolutely has the talent to top the West. But that's what I'll say. I'll say 2 through 4.
I've got him 3 through 6 for the exact same reason. I think it takes him a little bit of time. I think they start off slow and they find a way. And I think it's probably closer to 3 to 5, but I like to give that 4 spot range. So